Nobody wins from a beef.
Right.
Nobody
Nobody wins.
Nobody wins from beef. But I will say that it just seemed that like Drake did it more eloquently. A little like less like I'm gonna
Dude,
call.
his last diss track wasn't even a diss track.
What are you talking about?
He had a diss track that was like him like talking to Kendrick about like, wow, you really fell for my fake information.
Yeah, that song was amazing though.
You like that
yeah,
song?
That song was a banger, dude. Yeah,
Damn, I did not like it.
He writes it so eloquently. He writes it so damn eloquently.
Just a difference in taste for real.
But the thing is, he didn't release that.
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense.
He only released 2 songs, Family Matters and Push Ups. He only released those 2 songs.
Yeah,
the rest of the shit's on YouTube or it's on fucking SoundCloud somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? He releases it through like real shady ways, which I don't like.
Do you think he even like released it or if it was like leaked before he even released it?
I think he accidentally leaks it. You know what I'm saying? I
Fair.
don't think he really releaks that shit. I mean, maybe he really does just like put it on YouTube.
Because that leak, I think, was the reason for his downfall, in my opinion. Like, if he dropped another track and that leak didn't exist, they would be toe to toe in my mind.
Yeah, but you really do go to show of like, I'm not here to like say like one person's better at being an artist than the other. What I am gonna say is that situation's a weird one.
It was strange.
It's a weird one where like Drake is feeding information to Kendrick to see if he'll fall for it, and then Kendrick falls for it, uses that information as like as a ploy, you know, to be able to use that as a jab, like a knife in the side to Drake. But then you really figure out that's the whole theory that he has like a 9-year-old daughter or whatever the bullshit it is, and then you figure out that's fake, and then you're like, okay, like. They're really trying to like weave a deep web of like misinformation between both of them. And I don't know. I just feel weird about the whole situation. Like I feel like there's no such thing as a winner with
Fair.
beef. I don't know. That's my thought. They kind of look both ridiculous.
They did look very ridiculous. I completely agree.
And I just like the Kendrick songs. I can't just like, oh yeah, you know what I mean. But at least with the Drake songs is that if you don't understand who he's dissing, they're still good songs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you don't understand who like the situation of like who's beefing with who, you still like I still enjoy the Drake songs because they're great beats, they're great, they're written great, but like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really weird. And I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick recently. I mean, like, you know me. I'm a fucking Drake fan till I fucking die. But, like, and I listen to Drake all the fucking time. But I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick without, like, the whole, ooh.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's like, you know, and now that I'm thinking about it, like, now I'm just listening to Kendrick unironically.
Right.
Right? Before I was listening to both of them, ironically. But, like, now it's like I'm just, like, casually listening to their music because I both like them. I like them both. Like, they're great artists, but it's like it's still a little weird though. Like it's just so weird. Like the fact that they're like button heads and trying to see whose dick is bigger is fascinating to me.
Yeah, they're all really conflicted, using their influence and power for the wrong purpose.
It's so funny how like they would rather see who wins as a better rapper than they would rather sell out a stadium.
I think that it's Kendrick's thing for real because that's kind of what he got up on was like destroying other rappers' careers. Mm-hmm. Like he has that one song, I don't even remember the name, but he's like spazzing on it, basically just saying like, you know, cracking eggs in the basket, your favorite rapper, you know, is in the casket, all that crazy shit.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I feel like he really came up on dissing other rappers, so he still has that like dog in him that wants to bite rappers.
Sure. Just like prove you're the top honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, what like the Metro Boomin and Drake beef makes sense to me.
Right.
That makes sense to me because I really do think that. Well, there's a couple songs off of the Her Loss album with 21 and Drake, where they talk about one of them, either 21 or Drake, like lip locked with fucking
Oh,
Metro's
someone's
wife.
girl?
Metro's
Oh.
wife, who's a supermodel, supposedly. We need to look this shit up, actually.
Or is it Future?
No,
Not
no,
Future.
Future was beefing with Drake because I think Drake got with like an old ex-girlfriend of
I see,
Future's.
I see.
I don't fucking know. I am literally getting all my information from their music, so
Right,
it's so
right.
hard to figure out what's real.
Like, who's fact checking their bars? You know what I mean?
But like Drake's song "What Would Pluto Do,"
Okay.
right? Future's nickname is Pluto, and so I feel like that song's like, like what would Pluto do? Pluto would fuck, so like I fucked, and so, like I think that's like the whole storyline of that song.
That's
and I
crazy.
think but like Future's married with a child,
You
so
know,
it's like
the
what,
music industry,
what's going on? Like I'm so confused. Go ahead.
the music industry is filled with snakes, man. Like, you cannot trust them. They're worse than the Hollywood guys.
You know what it feels like right now?
What does it feel like?
It feels like we're talking about grade school drama.
Yeah, drama. Yeah.
It feels like we're
Yeah, it
talking about
does.
grade school drama. And it's so nonsense because it's like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? It's such nonsense. It's such nonsense.
Dude, I have to tell you some shit that happened yesterday at my job off camera earlier today.
What?
It's just some, like, literally this.
Yeah.
It's literally this.
Yeah. Yeah, and his name is Leland Wayne, and I remember Drake beefed with
Aubrey.
Drake beefed
Aubrey.
with Aubrey beefed with Leland. All right, dude. All right. Drake. Yeah. Criticizes award shows and tweets about her loss. I don't fucking care.
Who
Whoa.
knows? Yeah, her loss still. Okay. All right.
All right, dude. When you start
Calm
talking
down.
about this shit and you only got 157 likes, lick
That's
my balls.
hilarious.
Lick my balls.
He's hilarious.
I hate all this shit.
He's hilarious. Man, people, rappers, the
It's
music
just,
industry.
how can people just not like go get their money and just be friends with everybody and they're done?
You know what?
I mean?
I would not be surprised if behind closed doors, Kendrick and Drake are sitting by the pool right now,
They're
have
just
getting
like,
like a suntan, like, let's go,
we fucking
let's
won.
go.
Let's go. We fucking make 400. Like, yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool.
I wouldn't be surprised. It makes sense.
That would, yeah, but I think their pride is really there though, because you know how fucking
That's embarrassing.
You know how deeply wounded those songs are. Those songs
That'd be
are
embarrassing.
deep. Those songs have some deep wounds in it, and so it's like I think they really don't do. I think they really are fucking beefing. That's why I think people attach themselves to this kind of story. Like, what's another example where you think that they beefed, but it was artificial? It's a good question, right? I don't think it ever. I don't really feel like people actually do that.